Tonight, 5 of last season's most popular and talented contestants return to face 5 aspiring newcomers hungry to make a name for themselves. It's man versus man, all grappling styles at play, and the battleground is a Toyota Scion. Anything inside the car can be used to finish your opponent. It's the most viral new sport of 2024, CarJitsu Championship.
Good evening, fight friends. My name is Gatling, and welcome to PLN Studios and CarJitsu Live. This is our very first live event. We're excited. We have 5 fantastic matchups. We've got some veterans that will be competing against some guys, some newcomers that are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. So without any further ado, let's meet those competitors.
All right, and we're getting our first look here at CarJitsu Championship Live. You can see Isaac Spencer here warming up with his teammate. Isaac Spencer has just decided to compete tonight. This is his first time at PLN's CarJitsu, and he's going to step up against an accomplished CarJitsu practitioner. All right, let's get John and Isaac to the car.
I'm here with the first 2 competitors. We've got our veteran, John Lago, and our newcomer, Isaac Spencer. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip a coin, guys. John, I'm going to let you call it. Isaac, I'm going to let you hold my microphone. All right. So this is heads here. This is tails. I want you to call it in the air.
Okay. Heads.
It is heads, so you have your choice on where you want to sit in the first round.
I'll choose shotgun.
Well, you're both shotgun. Do you mean the passenger? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. We'll go ahead and get in there. You got 30 seconds to check it out. And okay. So Isaac, come on over here, buddy. So I know you kind of stepped in last minute. We had actually his opponent. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, but got in a motorcycle accident on the way here. But you actually ride motorcycles.
Yeah, I do it often actually.
Right on. But
coming up tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right on. Where are you going?
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Okay, right on. You going by yourself, or you going on a little?
1 or 2 other guys with me in the club.
Okay, so you're in a motorcycle club.
Yeah.
We're getting a little serious here now. Okay, well, I was going to ask you something interesting about yourself, but that's pretty interesting. But you're stepping in. Anything you want to say to anybody out there that might be tuning in?
Enjoy.
Okay. So did you have anything interesting? I know you have some background, MMA, some jiu-jitsu background, obviously, but you're a newcomer to CarJitsu, right?
Yeah, I never thought about competing either.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Until you got that call.
Well, you don't back down.
All right, man. Well, go ahead and check out that car. You got 30 seconds. Okay, John. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah.
So this is not your first rodeo. You've been in here before, so you're a little more experienced. You think that's going to kind of be to your advantage tonight?
I'm experienced in getting choked with the seatbelt, so I know it's not fun.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
I'm gonna try to flip the tables this time. So.
Okay, right on. Well, tell us something to the viewers, something that's interesting about yourself that people might not know.
I was born and raised in Missouri. I like the city, but Sticks is where the home is at. And just trying to get the most out of every day.
Right on, man. Right on. Okay. And I happen to know he also is a skateboarder, but maybe you didn't want me to tell people that. But anyway, I think he's ready for you. So get in there. Good luck. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and get in.
All right, and we're getting ready for the first matchup of CarJitsu Live. JT Tilley here, and I am with CarJitsu Championship lead official Kyron Bowen. Pardon me. And Kyron, I can't wait for this first matchup. Teammates Isaac Spencer and Jonathan Lago facing each other
ready?
at the last moment
Buckle
inside
up.
the car. Who do you have winning, Kyron?
Man, I think this is going to be a close one. Isaac is the more experienced martial artist outside
your
of
hands.
the car, but Jonathan has
To the
more
lap.
matches in the car. So
Hajime!
I'm gonna
And
have to
we're
go with
off.
Isaac.
Just like that, Lago is out of the seatbelt. Spencer having a difficult time getting out from behind the steering wheel. And it looks like Lago is trying the seatbelt around the throat. He's got dogfight position here. He's looking for some sort of an adjusted guillotine with the assisted by the seatbelt. It's kind of hard to see from my vantage point.
It looks like Isaac's fighting the hands in there. It looks dangerous, but I think he's okay right now.
Looks like Isaac is still trapped inside the shoulder strap, and he's got a 175-pound Lago on his lap. Seems to be okay. He's got wrist control, but it's difficult barrier when you've got a 6'3", 170-pound grappler on your lap. Now, it looks like Spencer's trying to make his way into the back seat. And Lago looking to apply some sort of an adjusted Darius here.
There's some movement. Nothing around the neck yet on Isaac, so he's still relatively safe at the moment.
Yeah, he is being attacked, but it's the back of the neck, not the front of the neck, so all he's got to do is keep his chin tucked, and he might be able to escape from the driver's seat. Again, Lago is the lesser experienced of these two competitors, but he is in incredible shape. He's an incredible athlete, a member of BFC Extreme. And, of course, Isaac Spencer. Isaac Spencer is a very accomplished grappler, but he is not in shape at all, Kyron. Much like yourself, he took some time off to have a baby, only he didn't jump right back to the mats like you did.
No, but he is a shape, and shapes can do things as well. So let's see what he does.
Yes, he is a shape, and we're testing the dad bod now. Isaac Spencer, fantastic grappler, finishes a lot of his MMA fights with ground and pound from top, obviously, and of course he's fantastic with the triangle. But here at CarJitsu Championship, you don't willingly want to go to your back.
1 minute left.
John Lago slipping himself out of the passenger side window, and he looks like he's wrapping up the neck here of Isaac Spencer, who has escaped.
I was curious there. I didn't know if he wanted to reset on the outside.
Again, anytime the action spills outside of the vehicle and touches down on the floor outside of the car, the match will restart with both competitors in the seatbelt. So it is a viable strategy to be outside of the car, but you cannot touch down to the floor or you'll waste your position.
I think Isaac might be wise to maybe push him out a little bit more and see what happens. I think that's what he's going for.
Yeah, it does look like he's putting a little bit more pressure on Lago now.
Oh.
Lago wrapping up the arm, the left arm here. Not a lot of room here to extend.
It's his CarJitsu.
If he can get that out the... Oh, and that's it. That's the first round. No clear winner for the first round. And now our competitors will switch seats. There will be no break between the action. Just enough time to switch seats, and then we'll be on our way again. Isaac Spencer in the white. He's a newcomer to CarJitsu Championship. Jonathan Lago competed at CarJitsu just a few months back during the PLN Grappling Challenge. And these two meeting up in the car was something that neither one of them were expecting. Let's listen in here to the start of the second round.
Did Isaac grease, or is that sweat? He's awfully wet right now.
He's just
He's
naturally
working.
greasy.
Lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hajime!
And we're off. Isaac blocks the seatbelt escape of Jonathan Lago, and now Isaac with knee on belly trying to slide over here and get on top. He's going to wrap up that same arm, only he's outside of the car.
Oh. He's going for it.
He's got full extension here. Lago is in trouble. There's not much room to move here. Lago jerking that arm. He needs to try to move toward the back here.
The grip is still there.
Interesting strategy here from Isaac Spencer.
I'd go for a reset if I were Isaac. Let's see what he's going to pull out, though.
Yeah, Lago's reaching around here. Big reach around from Lago. He's going to pick up that right arm again.
His arms are perfect for it. They're very long.
Yeah, looks here like Spencer may be thinking about touching the mat to get the restart, but Lago now trying to wrap up the the rear naked. This could be the end of the match. Doesn't quite have it. Oh, and he's going to abandon it, try to switch arms here. This is a good way to burn your arms out at CarJitsu, Kyron.
Isaac's tough. He's trying to hang in there.
Isaac Spencer is a gamer. He's a mixed martial artist with several fights under his belt. But this is his first time battling inside or outside of the CarJitsu car.
Isaac's still looking for that Kimura a little bit. He seems to keep his mind there.
Now, again, fans, if you're watching from home, these are 3-minute rounds.
That's tight.
Oh, and he gets the tap, and Lago gets the win. His first win at CarJitsu, a win over his teammate Isaac Spencer, and I'm sure bragging rights at the gym. Fantastic performance by both of these competitors. But our winner today, Jonathan Lago, Kyron.
That's what I love to see, submissions, and Jonathan pulled it out. They both threw some attacks out there, defended them well, but Lago came out on top. That was a great finish.
Quick little foot to the face there from Isaac Spencer, who's somehow having a hard time getting dislodged from the steering column. And now we're going to go down to the front seats of the car and our host, Dallin Gatling.
All right. I'm here with the winner, John Lago. Congratulations. You don't even look like you're breathing hard. Did you have a good camp?
Yeah, I had a good camp. He's a strong guy, so he's a very strong guy.
Well, you definitely were trying to work the seatbelt multiple times, and then he actually opted to go out the window, correct? Were you doing something before to motivate him to do that?
No, he did kind of rush me in the second one out the gate. He did pressure up against me, so I went out the window just to avoid getting cramped up in the spot. Plus, steering wheel is a good obstruction. So,
right on. Well, I know that you actually cut some weight for this. Are you feeling good? You look great, obviously.
Yeah, I feel good. It was like 8 pounds in 8 days. So, but I feel good for the most part. So, yeah.
Right on. Well, it worked for you tonight. Congratulations. You earned it. You know what? I actually, will you hand me one of those right there? I want to give that to you in the car. You earned this medal. All right. Here you go, brother.
Thanks, man.
Put that on there. And congratulations. I look forward to seeing you again. You've been competing in some of our different events, Guerrilla Games,
yes,
and
we'll be back.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Jonathan Lago, your winner.
Dear member of the PLN media family, Mark the Hammer Coleman. Mark Coleman, an Olympian, Pride Grand Prix champion, UFC heavyweight tournament champion, and of course, commentary for CarJitsu Championship. And Kyron, I'm glad you're here tonight, but we want to pay tribute to Mark Coleman and tell the story of the toughest man on the planet, Mark Coleman. After all of his accolades and all of the wonderful things that he's done in combat sports, just a few nights ago at 4 a.m., he was spending the night with his mother and father in Ohio. The house caught on fire and Mark was awakened by the family dog. The dog awakened Mark and Mark could barely breathe, and instead of making his way out of the house, he made his way into his mother and father's bedroom and carried them to safety in the front yard, saving both of their lives and collapsing inside the house after going back for the family dog. The dog Hammer did not make it, but Mark the Hammer Coleman, after being life-flighted to Toledo, Ohio, has survived and is back cognizant and will be back with us again soon at PLN. Our hearts are with Mark Coleman and his beautiful family tonight, and we want you to know that Mark the Hammer Coleman is still the baddest man on the planet and hard to kill. All right, we're getting a look here at our next contestant. It's Jared Bramm. Bramm is a tournament winner all over the Midwest. He is a white belt at Arnold Jiu-Jitsu in Arnold, Missouri. Kyron, you know anybody that trains with Bramm?
I don't at the moment, but I fought somebody from there back in the day, Ed Smith.
Ed Smith, that's right.
Yeah, man. Fought him for a title back in the day.
Bramm is coached by black belt Kirk Huff. Kirk Huff also signed to CarJitsu Championship, and you'll see him very soon.
I'm here with the next competitors. Just stepping in here, we've got our newcomer, Jared Bramm. We've got Darius. Most people know him as Darius the Destroyer. Darius Verona. And so we're going to do a coin flip here. Darius, I'm going to let you call it in the air. Jared, would you do the honors?
Absolutely.
Thank you. This is heads. This is tails. Call it in the air.
Heads.
Heads. It is heads. So you get a pick. Where would you like to start?
Give me the driver's seat.
Driver's seat. So go ahead and get in there and check it out. You've got 30 seconds to see what you need to see. All right. Jared, you're the newcomer, but you are not a newcomer to jiu-jitsu, right? You were telling me earlier you've got quite the experience of jiu-jitsu. You've won like 100 matches?
I've had 100 matches, but I am undefeated in kids class for 3 straight years.
Undefeated in what?
Kids class.
Okay, how old are you? Wait, well, what's the age group?
Like 12 and underish.
How old are you?
24.
Okay, okay, and you were also telling me about there's a yellow belt in your gym that's undefeated that you dominate.
Yeah.
I
take her down about 15 times around.
You take her down. Okay, and how old is she?
12.
Of course she is. Okay. All right, man. Well, just so you know, Darius is a little bigger and older than 12, but I wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right. So you go on the other side to check it out. You can go around that way. Okay. That guy's funny. Okay. How you doing, man?
Good, doing good. Can't wait to get that car. It'd be a real sick ride. It sucks that I'm going to have to destroy it. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you guys are the second match because I'm not confident what this car's going to look like when the two of you are done with it.
Yeah, we're both real powerful men, and I think the car, those seats, that leather, that steering wheel, the stick shifter, it's going to go up somewhere, and I don't know where.
Oh, no. Okay. So, hey, tell us something interesting about yourself that these folks might not know.
Something interesting. Well, I'm going fishing tomorrow, so, I mean, if people like fishing, that's
so
what
like,
I'll be doing.
Like fly fishing or what kind of fishing?
I'm going spoonbill snagging, trying to get some of them 50, 60 pounders, be as big a spoonbill as I can get.
Right on, man. Okay. Well, tomorrow you'll have a lot to think about. Hopefully you'll have something to celebrate, right?
All right, yes, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Go ahead and get in there.
All right, JT Tilley here, of course, with lead official Kyron Bowen. And Kyron, I'm excited for the first ever super heavyweight CarJitsu matchup. Who do you handicap here?
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Buckle up.
This is a tough one, but
I think probably Darius having the more experience. He's probably going to be on the edge here. And, of course, Jared, he's got a lot of tournament wins, but never inside of a car.
Yeah.
Quick,
man.
where's your pick, Kyron?
Jared, man. Jared.
All right, let's go. We're off. Jared's still stuck in the seatbelt here. Darius is going to pull it across his carotid. Okay, Jared's out. He's nice and safe. And now the car is rotating.
Oh, man, these boys are
wow.
working.
This is about 500 pounds. Excuse me. This is about 600 pounds of man meat inside the front seat of a Toyota Scion. Now the shoulder strap is wrapped around the giant oak tree of that left leg of Bramm. and he's having a difficult time finding a position here. Darius is jerking on his throat here, but I don't know if that's a viable submission attempt, Kyron. What do you see?
I would like to see them open up a little bit. Let's get these seats down. These are some big boys. They're just going to be locking horns right here. Someone's going to need to activate a seat and get on top to really do some damage, I think.
Once again, tonight's matches will feature a newcomer to CarJitsu facing a veteran. The veterans tonight wearing black and red, newcomers in the white. Bramm is a newcomer to the Toyota Scion. However, he is not a newcomer to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition.
Man, he's been tearing it up in the Midwest lately, and we're excited to see him get in here and compete against Darius the Destroyer. You know who he is.
Yeah, it's real nice to see Darius diversifying himself here. He's in lots of PLN sports. Of course, he's also a legendary slap fighter, one of the best in the world. But he trains Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Storm Gym and BFC Extreme. And right now, he's got pretty good position on Bramm.
I would still like to see him open up those seats a little bit, man. I think that could change the game there.
I think so, too. Bramm with wrist control, tipping the scales at 300 pounds, a fantastic grappler, but there is a little bit less mobility when you're being smashed by a 280-pounder into the passenger seat. Believe me, I would know.
Combined, they might weigh more than the car, so this is a wild match.
Our officials taking a good look at the action. We've got Hunter Edwards and Cole Fowles, both black belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
1 minute left.
Looking at the back of Jared Brammeyer's head, looks like a pack of hot dogs. Oh, and then just a little tickle there from Darius the Destroyer.
That's not jiu-jitsu.
Darius trying to take that left arm. It's real difficult to get that move on Bramm, but it looks like Darius is still attempting. Brammeyer's having a hard time breathing.
Oh, yeah, he's uncomfortable. How could you not be?
The temperature inside the car now 86 degrees. That's miserable.
Still working that arm. Let's go. Okay.
Putting in a lot of work here, but not a lot of result. Keeping in mind that at CarJitsu Championship, you must win the round by submission.
Is he trying to smother him? Oh, for
There's Darius the Destroyer, always a showman.
Hi, Mom.
Bramm sandwiched between the driver's seat and the massive belly of Darius the Destroyer.
That might be the go-to if you could just make him as uncomfortable as possible.
Okay, and that's going to be the end of round one. Kyron, a lot of action, but no winner, and I have to wonder how much is fatigue going to be a factor in this match.
Yeah, I think it came with a little tension, so Darius is coming back strong, and I think Darius being on top, his cardio is going to be just a little bit better. He's able to breathe a little bit better in there.
Big gust of air there in the lungs. Bramm seems to be okay.
He does. He does.
Buckle up.
All right, we're going to buckle up and listen in to the beginning of round two.
Hands to the lap. Hajime.
And we're off. Brammeyer's out of the seatbelt. He gets his left arm caught up, but he's still in a good position. Darius the Destroyer with a little bit of experience here. He knows how important it is to keep Jared behind the steering column.
Yeah, that was a sense of urgency. He showed that.
Bramm working hard here. He knows that he can finish in the second round and win the match.
Oh, he's got over the head. Let's see what he's thinking.
He's working. Brammeyer's working. He's a sneaky little guy here, but a lot of pressure from Darius, who at this point seems to be content to wrestle.
Be careful pushing that head in. There you go. He pulls it out. Oh, work.
Did we have a tap? Let's listen in here. Okay, we're going to have to see the replay here, but it looks like it's possible that Darius the Destroyer has pulled off the submission. We'll have to see the replay. Let's listen in here to the post-fight.
And you didn't break the car.
I was really trying to. I kind of broke this little centerpiece here, but other than that, it stayed mostly intact. You know, I heard a little creaking up here.
I heard a lot of creaking the whole time.
But you know, it's just part of the process. You know, when two big boys get in here, it's what to be expected, you know.
Yes. But thank you for salvaging enough car for us to continue to compete. I think this is safer maybe to just stay in place here than to take it all the way. So snap it in a little bit. Hey, congratulations.
Awesome.
And the best news is you didn't have to go to a third round.
No, I did not have to go to a third round. I'm tired enough from those two. He's a real strong guy, real aggressive. And, yeah, I do want to give a shout-out to Akira Toriyama. I want to say R.I.P. to the GOAT, of Dragon Ball, and inspired me to get into martial arts and everything. And, I want to say R.I.P. to him, the GOAT.
Right on, man. Well, congratulations again. We'll see you again. That's your winner, Darius Verona.
One lucky winner, a chance to win a VIP trip to PLN Studios to watch CarJitsu live and up close. Just scan the QR code on screen to enter and see the website for terms and conditions. All right, we're taking a look here, Kyron, at Nathan Pulver. Nathan is one of the newcomers here to CarJitsu Championship. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and this will be his first time competing inside the car at CarJitsu.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of anybody that likes Darce chokes, and it looks like that's what he's playing with. So excited to see the newcomer get in there.
We're here with our next competitors. We have our veteran Outlaw, and we have our newcomer Nate Pulver. And so, guys, I'm going to flip the coin. I'm going to have you call it in the air, Outlaw. Thank you, sir. This is heads. This is tails.
Heads.
Tails. All right. So, Nate, that means you have your choice. Which would you like to start out?
I'll start in the driver's seat.
Driver's seat. Okay, go ahead and get in there. Check it out for about 30 seconds. While I chat with Outlaw. Now you, man, you're a veteran. I know you like all kinds of martial arts. You've been competing in slap fight and CarJitsu, guerrilla games. What was another one?
Combat.
Yeah. That's
Just like
you.
combat. Yeah.
Well, tell us something interesting that maybe we don't know about you.
I guess in consideration of combat sports, I'm kind of a nerd and trapped in an athlete's body. I'm
You're a
more
nerd.
than just a fighter.
Okay, so what's the nerdiest thing about you?
Let's see. I love math. I'm always up to learn new things. I love RPGs and Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. I'm a diehard Morrowind fan all the way back. Elder Scrolls.
I don't even know what that is. Morrowind?
Morrowind, yeah.
Okay. Well, here's my test. On your phone, do you have a customizable calculator app?
Yes, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but yes. Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Well, then you're all right. You're a nerd trapped in an athlete's body. Well, I think it's your turn to get in there and check it out. So good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I'm here with Nate. Now, Nate, this is your first time, and you got the work cut out for you because Outlaw, he's been in there lots of times. He's a veteran. Have you watched any of his fights?
I did, and from what I can see, he's a tough opponent. Clearly has more experience than me there in the car. Right. So it's going to be a tough fight.
Okay, so here, let me remove this so we make sure. And you're where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Deutschland. I'm originally German.
I thought you were from Arkansas.
I'm coming up from Arkansas, but originally I'm from Germany.
You're born how long have you been here?
Oh, I came here in 2000. So I came here when I was pretty young.
Okay. You still speak German?
Ein bisschen.
He's really busy right now. So I was just translating for you. But so you ready to do this though?
I'm ready.
Okay, well let's do it. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Here we go.
The third match
Buckle
of
up.
CarJitsu Live, Outlaw versus Nathaniel Pulver. Who do you have here, Kyron?
Oh, Rusty, man.
See your
Oklahoma
hands?
native.
To your lap. Hajime.
And we're off.
Oh, that was a strong
Oh,
fight.
nice little move there by Nathaniel Pulver, but Outlaw is not new to CarJitsu. Oh, no, he sticks his neck in. He's in a bad spot here. As you can see, Nate has the shoulder strap around his legs, so he's in a bad position, as is Rusty.
Rusty's aware, though. He's aware. Here we go. A little pressure on the sunroof.
Yeah, a couple of cracks here and there from the sunroof. I hope it makes it through the night.
Oh, well, shooting past a little bit. I don't know.
A little bit of an issue. I wouldn't turn my back to Nathaniel Pulver.
Oh,
okay, we're in a tough situation here, Kyron. What would you do if you were in the position of Rusty?
Man, I would keep my left elbow tight, maybe try to peel off and turn back into him. I definitely wouldn't turn away in this situation.
Yeah, you're in a bad situation here already, and now you're coming in, playing into his strengths. Nathaniel Pulver's a Gracie blue belt.
He has
and
the
of course,
seatbelt position. Let's see what he does with his legs, though. If he can maneuver out towards the back, this could be it.
Oh, and now he looks like he's coming in
This is a situation.
for the RNC
Sorry, 2 minutes
attempt,
left.
and it is there. Now, Rusty's been here before many times. This is not his first time inside the car at a deficit.
Yeah, Rusty thrives under pressure, man. He really does.
He's in a bad spot here. Nathaniel Pulver trying to get the hooks in, but it's easier said than done. This is a short round.
He's threatening that neck. Oh,
and Rusty with the schoolyard headlock. And we're back. Another transition, and Nathaniel now looking to get the back deep. And Rusty's just going to reach down and force the restart if he gets into a bad position.
Well, you would hope so, but I don't think I'm utilizing that to their best abilities.
Rusty with one of the most interesting haircuts in all of combat sports. Okay, Nathaniel's using the the steering column to pull himself back into the car, and Rusty says, "No, come here." And at this point, it looks like it's possible we're going to end the round with no clear winner. Oh, maybe not. Oh, and we've got a little bit of activity outside of the car, and now the clock will stop, and we will reset in the seatbelts, Kyron.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen that just a little bit earlier, but maybe from Rusty to get to a better position.
All right, you can see fatigue on the face of Outlaw. A little bit of a slower start here. Outlaw's in a bad spot again. Nathaniel Pulver going straight to the back. Oh my gosh, man. Nathaniel is cutting off the wind here. It may be the end of the round.
Rusty, resilient as ever.
Rusty's a tough guy. Oh, almost with the tap, but Rusty's not going to give in. He's got wrist control here. He's trying to peel the arms, but he is in a very uncomfortable situation, and Nathaniel Pulver is absolutely unrelenting.
Oh, man.
Fantastic by Outlaw. A transition to get out of a bad situation and into a good one fast, but Pulver is trying to get to the back again.
Yeah, I thought that was done for sure. Kudos to Rusty for fighting out.
Unbelievable. Back to the back, and now Rusty says, let's go to the back seat. And that's going to be the end of the round. Wow.
Resilient, man. That's impressive. 'Cause I know that's some pressure in there. It's hot, uncomfortable, not much room to breathe, but Rusty pulled it out. That was nice.
Yeah, that was a good lesson in survival for Rusty. the Outlaw. Now we're going to switch seats here, and we're going to see if fatigue is an issue. You can see on the face of Nathaniel Pulver, he is exhausted.
He thought he had that.
Yeah, he did. He had a great approach there, Kyron, but as you know, you can very easily burn your arms out if you don't finish.
And I think that's what he might have done, but let's see.
Look at the faces of these two competitors. And here we are, round two, only this time Outlaw's in the better position. The smaller frame of Nathaniel Pulver seems to be a little bit of a benefit here, and he's going for another choke. But first, he's got himself tied up in his own seatbelt, and it's going to cut him in half if he's not careful.
Literally.
All right, he's reaching in deep here. It looks like he might have a guillotine choke, and if that's the case, this could be the end of the match. It's hard to see from this position, but I do not know if he's got full extension here. No, he's let go.
He's gonna have
and
to
Rusty is in the middle of a transition to his knees, and he's going to put Pulver in the back seat.
Is he going to pull the seat? I'm still waiting on it. I want to see somebody utilize it.
Slowly but surely, Outlaw pushes Pulver into the back seat. Pulver does not want to go. He wants the back of Outlaw. Outlaw is, and he's Outlaw to the back seat. He's going to try to get top position here, and Nathan Pulver, for the first time in the match, is in trouble.
That's what I like. Let's get aggressive, get nasty with it. I knew Outlaw would do something like this. He's a performer, man.
Outlaw is a performer. He's also in a good position here. Nathaniel Pulver's trying to free his right foot from the shoulder strap, and he's done it. Pulver needs to get out from underneath Outlaw, who's now working the shoulder strap across the carotid of Pulver. Pulver's in a bad spot here.
Man, as an official, I've been up close to this, and I've seen in there, and it's so hot, man. They're breathing. These guys are in a horrible position, man. So this is kudos to them.
You can see the sweat starting to accumulate in the windows. It's 87 degrees inside the Scion now.
Rusty is going for it, man. He wants it. He wants the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what a crime looks like in progress. Nathaniel Pulver's hard to kill here.
1 minute left.
Rusty is attacking. He's trying to finish this fight, Kyron. Smacked his head against the back window.
It's a pretty hard head. Can't see that.
Indeed. He's pulling that shoulder strap out, trying to get just enough distance here so he can wrap it around the throat of Pulver. Pulver exhausted from the battle.
Man.
Wow.
That's what hard work will do to you. This is fighting for your life.
Rusty Merill, the Outlaw, putting in some work in the back seat of this Toyota Scion. If I had a nickel...
You'd be broke.
Referee Cole Fowles is getting a good look here at the action, trying to keep the competitors safe. But these competitors are balls to the wall, kids. And this competition may be over in the next few seconds here. Nathaniel Pulver's in a bad spot.
Time.
And he makes it to the end of round two. Wow.
These guys are tough, man. I'm tough too, man, but I might have to cheat to get out of there. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough situation here, Kyron. There's no break between rounds. They are in position for round three now, and we'll listen in as it starts.
You guys ready?
What's your go-to from here? What would you do?
Give me a nod.
I think at this point I'd be most interested in just having top position. I might stall for 3 minutes and then try to score a point in sudden death, to be honest with you. Oh, it goes to the back again. This might be the end of the match. Pulver immediately takes the back of Outlaw. Holy smokes, Kyron.
He's going to empty all he got, as he should. Let's go. He's going to have to use everything he has to finish Rusty. He's already shown that. Let's go.
Outlaw is a tough grappler, a tough individual in general. But he's in a bad spot here. That choke is in deep.
Oh.
Will he go out or will he tap? Nate Pulver squeezing with everything he's got, and he cannot finish Rusty, and Rusty goes out, and that's going to be the end of the match. It looks like Rusty must have tapped.
He did tap. I don't know how he didn't go out, but
wow.
Man, that guy's something else.
The Outlaw, Rusty Merill, fantastic competitor and a proud family member here at Pro League Network. But a big upset win here for Nathaniel Pulver. Nathaniel Pulver, the blue belt from Harrison, Arkansas, a member of BFC Extreme and the Gracie family. He's going to get back here into the car, and we're going to have a post-fight interview with our host, Dallin Gatling. Let's listen in.
Well, that gave you a little time to catch your breath. I know it's warm in here. You didn't want to be back in this car, but here we are. How are you feeling, man?
Barely alive, Dallin. I feel like I was laid down and a 18-wheeler just ran over my stomach. Plus a handful of curse words you don't want me to say.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So I actually didn't see what happened in the back, because right at the very beginning, it looked like you got that back control. Was there something specific that happened there? How did you get in that position?
Oh, well, I guess the replay will know best. But I believe in the process of coming towards me, I focused on staying back as he came towards me, so I ended up kind of behind him. And then inch by inch just shimmied while I waited until the back control position, which is the best position to be.
Sure, but difficult to get in this close quarters. But with the back seat, you have a little bit more room to do stuff like that, right?
Yes, barely.
Right on, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, just all my coaches. There's probably too many of you to name one by one, but you all are very important to me. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I didn't even give you your medal. Oh. Here you go, bud. You can get outside and put it on out there where you get some fresh air. All right, your winner, Nate Pulver.
Kyron, our good friend Wesley Drain. Wesley's a fantastic competitor, a jiu-jitsu practitioner, a mixed martial artist, and a professional slapper. And we are happy to have him tonight making his debut at CarJitsu Championship. It's been a long time in the making, and we're really happy to have him here. His opponent was unable to make it to the event tonight. His opponent had a difficult time with some sort of a sickness. I know you spoke to him today, Kyron. What's going on with Zach Moore?
Yeah, Zach's had something viral. He actually called out of work when I called him. He looked like the Marshmallow Man, just really puffed up. And it was good to see him, just not under those circumstances, though. But the man here today, Wesley, I've seen him compete against some animals in slap fight and MMA. Some guys that I've trained with that I know are good. He's competed with them, so.
Well, we do have an opponent for Wesley Drain, and it is Rance the Punisher Faust. Now, to be clear, Faust just accepted this fight earlier today. He's not been training, but he did just happen to be the right size and in the right place at the right time. So for Faust, a professional mixed martial artist, has the record for the bloodiest match in the history of CarJitsu.
All right, I'm here with the next competitors. Just catching up to us is Wes. We've got Rance Faust, and he's the veteran. You are the newcomer, but we're both ready to go, right? So let's go ahead and flip the coin. So, Wes, I'm going to have you hold that for me. And, sorry, Wes Drains. I didn't even say your last name. And, Rance, I'm going to let you call it in the air. This is heads. This is tails.
Tails.
It is tails. So, Rance, you have your choice. Driver's seat. Driver's seat. Go ahead and get in there. Check it out for about 30 seconds. Tell me what. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay. So, Wes. All right, man. Now, I know a lot of people know you from some power slap, right? That you did you have a nickname on that?
All the smoke.
All the smoke. Like it, man. And you also have some MMA background as well, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Right on. But there's a new thing for you, for this CarJitsu stuff.
Yeah, never done it before, but eager to get this win.
All right. Now, and your opponent's changed on you last minute. Does that change anything?
Not a damn thing, dude.
Watch the language, please. There you go. Because it's live, we can't do that. All right, so Wes, tell me something that's interesting about yourself that people that maybe were fans already from Power Slap don't know.
I have 3 melon walls, and I look at being one of the best canine protection dog training facilities, or having one very soon, in the world.
Right on. So you train them for police work, or?
Looking to get into it, yeah. Right now it's just for a hobby type thing, but hobbies grow into all kinds of things,
Right, so that's the aspiration. You got a few that you're training now, and that's the plan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Love it, man. Well, good luck with that, and good luck tonight. Go ahead and get in there. And we'll bring words. There he is. All right, Rance Faust. Everything look okay in there?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. He is the most mild-mannered guy. I'm a big fan of Rance Faust. Probably my favorite CarJitsu match was this guy in there. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's brutal. But Rance, tell us something about yourself that people don't know. Maybe something that's just important to you, or something that an interest of yours.
I think one thing that's really important to me is family and my friends, and I really enjoy martial arts, and I thank God for that. And another side note, I enjoy Comic-Cons and just little things like that. But
right on. So just going to Comic-Cons, do you dress up, or?
No, I just enjoy people watching.
Right, all the people that do dress up.
They put a lot of hard work in, and it's interesting to me.
Awesome. And you've got, you said your family, so you've got one son, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you'd like to take him to Silver Dollar City, and what's the other place, the trampoline place? Right?
Oh, yeah, wherever he wants.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, good luck in there. Let's go. Let's get this going.
Kyron, Rance the
Buckle
Punisher
up.
Faust in the driver's seat, and
excited.
Wesley all the smoke drain in the passenger seat. Fantastic
Show me your hands.
matchup. Can't wait to see it.
Lap. Hajime.
And we're off. They took their time there for a moment, but then suddenly went into fast speed forward.
Wesley came out strong.
And Wes is in a good position here, wedging himself.
Trying some frames.
Trying to use the seatbelt here, and Faust is in a bad spot. He can't get out from behind the steering wheel, and he might be in a bad spot.
I can't tell, but it looks like it.
Enough to possibly end the match. He's got the seatbelt all the way around his throat. He's trying to survive. He's hard to kill, but this is a tough situation.
That looks under the neck.
Oh, my gosh. What would you do here, Kyron?
Jump out the window and start over. Get me out of here.
Rance the Punisher Faust with no oxygen to his brain, just existing on pride and toughness right now, trying to get out of this first round and out of this driver's seat, still alive.
In all seriousness, I would get my hands, just like he's doing, keep them in play. We got to address the choke, because once the choke's in, that's usually the end of the fight.
Wesley Drain pulling himself into mount. Faust still fighting the choke.
Oh, his head's going to explode. Oh, there we go.
And the driver's sight gives, lays down.
Man.
Looks like Faust laid it down, and I don't know if this is a good move or a bad move strategically for Faust.
Did Faust lay it down, or?
I believe he did. We'll see here in the replay. Faust is in mount now. He's got a bad position. He's turning to his right. He's trying to survive, but still with the seatbelt wrapped all the way around his throat. And I just don't see how he's going to be able to survive this round.
Nice, showing off. Love it, man.
Wow.
You know, I don't know if it's choking him, though, because if it's choking him, this is a long time to have no air.
He is surviving, and Wesley Drain is attacking. But as you say, I don't know if this is the end of the match. The officials are making sure that it's still movement.
And Rance Faust the type of guy, you know, you can't just tap making him uncomfortable.
1 minute.
You're really going to have to sink something in.
Yeah, Rance is a tough guy. He doesn't want to give up the tap here. It looks like he's in a good position here. That's not a choke.
Nice. I think he's free of the seatbelt, maybe.
Wesley Drain all over Rance, the Punisher Faust, but the Punisher is hard to kill. Wesley Drain with the shoulder strap again. Faust is in trouble.
Oh, this is not where you want to be.
Holy smokes. Wesley Drain all over Rance, the Punisher Faust.
30
They're
seconds.
half in the driver's seat, half in the back seat. And at this point, Drain is just trying to kill Faust.
Man, I get uncomfortable just reaching to the back seat, you know, from the front seat sometimes, let alone having another 200 pounds on top of you while you're doing it.
Absolutely. You can see our officials getting a good eyeful of the action, making sure the competitors are safe. But at this point, Wesley Drain owes it to us to finish this first round with a submission. Oh, look at the face of Faust. And it looks like they've made it to the end of the first round.
I thought he broke his neck. I didn't know what just happened, but it looks like the belt was around there.
Unbelievable round from Wesley, all the smoke drain, and Rance, the Punisher Faust. Wow.
Was it time or?
Switch places, guys.
Looks like we're going to switch positions here.
Looked like a tap. Looked like a tap to me. I was in deep.
We'll check with the judges here and find out in just a moment. For now, we're going to go into the second round here. Both fighters getting into place.
Nice. Happy to see him use that seat.
Buckle up.
Here we go into round two.
Cameron, I just spoke to the lead official. He says that there was a tap there at the very end of the round, and of course it was the seatbelt all the way around the neck of Faust. Faust, who seemingly
man. Rance does too, but Wesley is coming out hard, man.
Yeah, you can tell here Wesley was prepared for this match. He's been planning to make his debut at CarJitsu Championship. Again, Faust is a tough guy. Just wasn't quite prepared to compete tonight, but I know he would not want us to make that excuse for his actions. Let's see what he can do here in round two. It's about survival again, however.
Yeah, you got to respect the last-minute fighters. Those are some of the baddest dudes on the planet, anytime, any place.
Yeah, Faust now's got the shoulder strap across his face, smashing his nose.
Looks
he doesn't
like
want to go
Bane.
back in. He looks like he's in the choke again, Kyron, but he doesn't want to tap. Wesley Drain really putting it on Rance Faust, who at this point is just surviving, still in the passenger seat.
His head's going to explode if you don't do something.
Okay, Faust has got some movement here. He's trying to scramble, and it looks like he's trying to go to the back of Drain. But again, Drain with a nice counter, and Faust is still in trouble.
Yeah, I would like Faust to create some movement in there, man. Let's get some new angles and attack, because fighting from bottom in the car in there, it's a tough thing to do. So I'd like to see him reposition if he wants to get back in this.
Temperature inside the car is still 87 degrees. You can see a little bead of sweat there on the nose of Wesley Drain. And underneath that mountain of 400 pounds, Rance the Punisher Faust is struggling to breathe because the seatbelt is all the way around his neck yet again.
JT, can you open the doors in CarJitsu?
You can open the doors in CarJitsu, but the official will shut the door again. The doors are meant to be closed, but it does happen. Sometimes guys do mistakenly open the door.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Faust is looking for that leg, but he doesn't want to put his chin up. He's in a real bad spot here, and round 2 is clicking by.
You know, now that I'm watching this, man, limb attacks are really hard in here. You know, the neck is pretty accessible, you know, the throat, but getting those arms extended from those certain submissions, it's really tough in this tight area. Maybe you'd like to see some punch chokes or just something in tight that doesn't need much space.
Interesting. Still the seatbelt for Wesley Drain, who's now lost position. Faust is now smashing him into the driver's seat, but he's still attacking with the shoulder strap. And Faust opens the door. He's going to try to make some space here. And of course, the official shuts the door. Faust now out of the choke and grinding towards some position where he can make some things happen.
Man, I'd like to see Faust rotate towards the back a little bit here. I think he can create a little action there if he can kind of shuck him forward a tad bit.
The rules at CarJitsu Championship state that you can grab your gi pants or your opponent's gi pants, but never the rash guard. All right, the officials are clearing the car here. Wesley Drain.
Looking like a wild animal.
Yeah, some mystery juice is dripping from the chin of Wesley Drain.
There were some interesting positions in there.
Thank you, brother.
And it looks like we're going to move.
All right, hop in here,
to
Wes.
the post-fight interview with Wesley Drain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys did a number on this guy.
Pulls it off.
Congratulations.
I think we did better than the heavyweights.
As far as doing damage to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you. Beep, beep, beep.
Hey, congratulations, man. That was you got the jump on them both times. Was there a specific strategy you had to kind of get an advantage right at the beginning?
That's exactly what I said I was going to do. Get out and wrap the car seatbelt around.
Uh-huh. You did it.
Boom.
And you fought it off for quite a long time. In fact, the time and the tap was almost simultaneous, yeah? Did you notice that?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, on the first one, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, anyway, congratulations. Here's your medal, brother. You earned it. Nice. So you think you'll come back and compete again?
I mean, it depends on what I'm told after they see what I've done.
To the car?
to the uppers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they might be a little butt sore, but oh well.
Okay. Right on, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Yeah.
Your winner, Wes Drains.
Woo!
one lucky winner a chance to win a VIP trip to PLN Studios to watch CarJitsu live up and close. Just scan the QR code on screen to enter and see website for terms and conditions. All right, we should be getting a look here at William Huerta. William Huerta is a blue belt, and I'm seeing the feet of Jared Braumeyer sitting on the bench here with the other visiting competitors, but I don't see William Huerta, and I'm going to run to the back here and see what's happening.
Right there.
Back, we've got our last match. We've got Jonathan Chambers here, who's been with us before. We actually, obviously, are trying to figure out where William Huerta is. I'm not sure, but I know that you were ready to go. You were wanting to compete. I don't know if this was a hint that I'm wearing white, but I actually, in between stuff, did a physical. Weighed in, so I'm offering you, if you want, we can go. I just want to give you a chance to compete if you wanted to. I'm totally cool if you don't, but if you want to, I'm willing to step in there and give you someone to grapple with.
Oh, absolutely.
Doggone it. Okay. All right. So we will flip. Maybe I'll have. No, I guess flipping a coin's still fair, right? I've got the weight. Okay, you've got the weight.
Yeah.
So I get to pick. Yeah, you know what? I don't even care anyway. So I will start in the driver's seat. I'll let you, I'll just check. I don't need to check out the car. You go ahead and check out the car. Okay, I'm just thinking of dead time. We don't want dead time. So you go ahead and check out the car. 30 seconds. Don't need the coin. Can someone do the time? Yeah, something interesting about myself. Well, if I was interviewing myself, I'd say, hey, are you nervous or stepping in the last minute? And I would say, no, not really. But I was talking to myself, so myself would know that I was lying. And, I also, I thought about doing this before. You watch it and you say, that looks fun, kind of. But I always figured that I would be in better shape and maybe training. I've done neither of those things, so I'm thinking I'm going to either pass out or puke, but that's entertaining too. And we're all about entertainment. The show must go on. That's bottom line. That's why I want to do this. Show must go on. So, that's enough talk about me.
What's your prediction?
I told you, pass out or puke. So, Jonathan, I didn't get it. Yeah, why don't you come over here and I'll talk to you for a minute, too. I have one deal, though. I don't have gi pants, so if you rip my pants, someone's going to pay for it. Not you, but, one of the people here. So, luckily, I did have this. Don't have a cup. Please keep that in mind. All right. So, Jonathan, you got some jiu-jitsu background. I know that fairly recently you actually won a Naga tournament. Is that right?
Yes.
Right on, man. But and CarJitsu, you've done this a couple times as well?
Yes. I was going to compete the last time, but I wound up getting the flu, so I had to pull out. So I was really excited to come back to this one.
Okay. Great. So why don't you tell us something interesting about yourself that we don't know?
So I just had my second child. My daughter was born January 13th.
Right on. Congratulations.
I've got a show out for her, show her what her dad can do.
Great. Now, even if I
away.
Okay, right. So how old is she now?
She is 2 months.
2 months. Wow.
She's fresh.
Okay.
Just learning to smile.
The only thing I'm hoping is maybe you haven't been getting a lot of sleep. That might help me.
No? A little bit.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Did you figure out the timer? Okay, let's get in there and I gotta take my shoes and socks off. I'll be right in there, buddy. Shoes and socks are coming off, man. I'm serious. Oh, I just gotta come up to
Okay, wait, yeah, we're gonna buckle up? Okay.
And we're off. What do you know, Kyron? At the end of the show, Dallin Gatling, the secret weapon, steps up to save the show with a match against the veteran, Jonathan Chambers, a veteran of over 3 or 4 CarJitsu matches. Dallin Gatling, of course, the host of CarJitsu and Slap Fight Championship. Jonathan Chambers retreating out the window. Dallin Gatling looks to be pulling him back in.
Dallin's an experienced competitor, too. He's fought MMA plenty of times, been training for it a very long time. So, hey, that experience might come out here.
Dallin takes the lid off of the center console, throws it out the window.
I think he wants to get savage here a little bit. I think he's hungry, man.
You know, Dallin Gatling is an undefeated mixed martial artist and a savage. He loves to compete. He is also a bishop for the LDS Church, and he's been in combat sports for a long time, 54 years old and still competing. Jonathan Chambers, however, has a record for the most bizarre CarJitsu Championship match, and that was a match with Leroy Davis and Jonathan Chambers that ended on top of the car. You'll remember, Kyron.
That was nuts, man. That was definitely one of my favorite matches, but we have since changed the rules for safety, and I agree with that one.
Gatling inside the car with his business slacks on.
Because he's here for business.
Yeah, he's here to handle business.
If you did not know, Dallin is definitely one of the baddest refs, hosts in the game, man. He does it all.
Yeah, it's tough to complain about a host that's willing to put himself on the line like that. Dallin now is in a little bit of trouble here. He's not necessarily in shape. Dallin Gatling stepping up when honestly there was an opportunity here for Jonathan Chambers to just take the check and go home. Jonathan Chambers now, I will have to say, he has come up to a different weight class. He told me he had been bulking, and I think he came in at just over 200 pounds. Gatling weighed in during the last match at 185 pounds.
There might be a threat there. I think there might be something.
Yeah, I think Gatling's in trouble here. The first round looks like it's tilting in the direction of a suffocation by seatbelt, but now it looks like Gatling is still in the match. He's now applying pressure. The forearm to the throat, pushing Jonathan Chambers all the way out of the car.
You know, that might be not a bad position. You know, you could threaten some triangles from up there, some stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, he's kind of limited with his upper body.
He's going to come back inside here and see what he can pull off. The host of CarJitsu, Dallin, the secret weapon, Gatling, versus Jonathan Chambers, one of the top rising stars of 2023 at CarJitsu Championship. Gatling with a front headlock here, putting a little bit of work in, but there's not a lot of room there for guillotine chokes.
It looks like he's squeezing, though. He knows that with his experience.
Gatling is a tough kid. He's oh, and that's the end of round one, Kyron.
Man, that
wow.
was so intense. It flew by, honestly. That was kind of a great start.
Absolutely. If you're watching from home, you probably did not expect the host of CarJitsu to step into the car in his business slacks, but Dallin Gatling has now survived the first round, and he will start the second round from the passenger seat. Take a look at Dallin, exhausted, but he is a gamer.
Yeah, I think he did a little bit more than survive there. He you know, he was in a lot of dominant positions. He put some pressure on. You know, we're not really going by points, but I think he kind of won that round with some aggression.
Now this is the second 3-minute round. Gatling's first time inside the car as a competitor. Jonathan Chambers' 4th time, I'm told.
Well, John's breathing. He put the pressure on him.
A little bit of a slow start here for Gatling. Gatling is feeling the cardio burn here.
Yeah, it sets in usually a couple minutes in. You know, you get on top and you realize, I don't have much to work with here.
There's 30 years difference between these two competitors. Chambers has the youth advantage. Also, Chambers has a 15-pound weight advantage and more stretchy pants.
His pants are stretchy.
Gatling's applying pressure here. Gatling's got that old man strength. He also doesn't want to be attacked with a seatbelt. You can see where Gatling's trying to maintain control of the seatbelt instead of the wrist.
Yeah, I want to see them open it up, man. We've seen one match kind of where they opened those seats up and got to move around, and I think tacks are a lot more open whenever they get to moving around more. Get those seats down.
The temperature inside the car, 89 degrees. Gatling's coming outside to get some fresh air. It looks like he might have some sort of a choke here around the throat of Jonathan Chambers. I'm not sure. I can't see. But Chambers is struggling. He's pulling on the feet of Gatling. Gatling is now being held lovingly by the official, Hunter Edwards.
What a nice guy, Hunter, man. Saving the day.
Hunter Edwards, also an accomplished grappler in his own right and a mixed martial artist.
Yeah, me and Hunter, we met on the mat, actually. I'm not going to say who won. You can just ask him.
I'll do so. Hunter Edwards, his very first MMA fight. Dallin Gatling was the host. Interesting.
Man,
I was there.
It's a small MMA world, man.
All right, this is the continuation of the second round. Jonathan Chambers should not be grabbing the rash guard there. That's a little bit of a hack.
Little things happen in war. I don't think it was intentional.
Indeed, and it looks like Gatling is out of any sort of trouble. You can see here from the upper camera that inside the car there is no room to move, and Gatling, being the smaller competitor, may have a little bit of an advantage, but he's also the older competitor, and so he needs to strike hard and strike fast.
Yeah, I've never bought into that, man. Experience is a solid weapon, man. And maybe you don't feel like you're as athletic, but age and experience are things that sharpen the blade very well.
Right now we've got a little bit of a standoff here. They're meeting in the middle of the front seat. Oh, and now Gatling's got the seat belt around the front of his throat. He's going to remove that quickly.
When you threaten that neck, they have to address it. Let's see if we can get some threats and create some other openings.
Again, in this match, Dallin Gatling would be the newcomer, the aspiring CarJitsu practitioner, and the more experienced Jonathan Chambers.
Yeah, he's never been in there, but it's funny because he has more experience than most in just the scenario of what's going on.
Indeed, indeed.
But now it's real for him. This is the real side of it.
Now, if I were Chambers, I would probably try and manipulate the cardio here of Dallin Gatling, but Chambers confided in me that he is a little bit heavier than usual, and his cardio is not necessarily the weapon it once was. I don't know that he needed to say that, but I'm glad he did.
You know, could you imagine if you were actually getting robbed and fighting in your car, and pedestrians were just looking in your windows like that?
Yeah, that's. I think I saw that movie once, actually.
In today's age, you never know. I might record it.
All right, you can look at the face of Jonathan Chambers here, and you can tell that the struggle is real. This is a dogfight. And that's the end of round 2. And that means that we're going to go to a third round in the back seat, and this is not good for Dallin Gatling, who did not prepare for the match. Now Jonathan Chambers is going to slide into the back seat, and as Dallin makes his way to the back,
if the third match or third round goes anything like the first two, I don't know, man. Dallin was on top. He was strong, and there's a little more room in that back seat.
I tell you, it's a fantastic main event. It's not the main event we thought we would see, but I am delighted to see it. Now, again, there will be no seat belts at the beginning of the round here, and this will be a 3-minute round. If there is no submission, we will go to sudden death immediately following the 3-minute round with no break. And we're off.
Rash guard gets snagged up a little bit.
Gatling showing the tummy of Chambers. Gatling looks like he's moving to the back here. It's very important when in the back seat that you don't end up on the bottom. It's almost an inescapable position in CarJitsu.
Yeah, I've heard some of the craziest noises from competitors when they're in the bottom in the back seat.
It looks to me that Dallin Gatling is pushing down on the posture. He's pushing down on Chambers, trying to get that top position and possibly spin to the back. Chambers is a strong kid, young kid, and this is not his first rodeo, Kyron.
That's what I want to see. Right there, I would like to see some Darius threaten that neck with that underhook, which he's doing perfect right there. We're going to get some reactions from there. Let's see if he can get something. I can't see where his left arm is, but it looks like it might be threading a little deep. Maybe setting up a Darius, guillotine.
Could be.
Something on the neck. He's going for something.
Could be the Darius. Dallin Gatling. Kudos to Dallin for hosting the show tonight and then stepping in at the last second for the main event.
Looks like he frees the hand, gets his head out. That was a good battle.
It's a tough situation here for Jonathan Chambers, but Jonathan Chambers is a gamer.
That's what I like to see. Good grappling in the car. Quality grappling.
No clear winner here of round 3, but Gatling does have top position, keeping in mind that you must win by submission until sudden death. And in sudden death, IBJJF rules apply, and the first point wins the match. From here, you can see the cars moving.
Yeah,
These guys are really putting in some work.
That was a possible threat there. He still is.
Gatling's in a bad situation here. Oh, he's in a tough spot.
Oh.
He's going to reach through here.
That's what I need. Get creative. That's a crank. Can he
All right, Gatling's body posture. He needs to reach across there. He needs to reach across there and free that arm, because at this point...
Or he could bring his body around and set up the anaconda.
I don't know if Dallin could get that right knee over the seat, but if he does, it's a bad day for Jonathan Chambers. Gatling looks like he's going to survive this. This is a tough situation. Gatling is no stranger to tough situations, but this is some big adversity here for the host of CarJitsu. At this point, it just looks like it's possible that he's trying to wait out the round and get to sudden death. He needs to swim over that arm, or excuse me, the arm over the head here of Chambers. Chambers has him in a bad spot here, but Gatling's holding on with everything he's got.
You know, that or bring his hips to the far side, but I don't know if he has enough time to create it now.
Okay, we're in sudden death, Kyron. That means the next point scored will win the main event here. Gatling's using his forehead, posting on the steering wheel. He just asked the official, am I in sudden death? And now he just needs to get back mount, and he will win this match. He's in a good spot here.
Oh, is that match?
I thought we reset for it.
I'm not sure what's happened here. It looks like it's possible.
Is he preaching to him? He's giving him the gospel?
Dallin's delivering the gospel, and it looks like Jonathan Chambers has withdrawn from the match. And if that is the case, we're about to see the strangest post-fight interview in the history of CarJitsu Championship. Our host, Dallin Gatling, interviewing our host and winner, Dallin Gatling.
All right. Dallin, that was a tough fight. Going back and forth. It looked like there was maybe a misunderstanding. I don't know why as the announcer I was wearing a mouth guard. Looks like there was a misunderstanding at the end there where your opponent was writing out the time. I thought you had to reset, but it starts over from sudden death right there. And so it was just an automatic, get your hooks in and you got it. Yeah, sorry, I'm out of breath. Can you keep talking? Sure. So anything you want to say to anybody out there? Oh yeah, my wife. I love you, Erica, because she's going to need that. Because I didn't have permission to do this, and she's not a big fan of people trying to strangle each other in a car. So hopefully she's not watching it, but if you are, I love you. Also, I'm a bishop of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I just want to say to all the youth that are watching, hey, we are trained athletes. Please don't try this at home against your siblings or your parents or even an Uber driver. Okay, well, great. Words of wisdom. Thank you, Dallin. Yes, thank you. Your winner, Dallin Gatling.
Well, there you have it, friends. CarJitsu Championship Live is in the books, and I have to tell you, that was a night full of surprises. I've had a great time tonight with my co-host, Kyron Bowen, and, of course, the host of CarJitsu, Dallin Gatling. And, Kyron, it's been a long night. What do you have on tap for the rest of the evening?
Man, those were great fights, man. After I unwind and kind of reflect on everything that happened and talk with the crew, I can't wait to get back to my 7-month-old boy, man. Carter's my son Carter, man. Daddy can't wait to get back.
Fantastic. I tell you what, tonight we saw some great victories. We saw some upsets. We saw some big action. But the star of the show, the stealer of the spotlight, Dallin Gatling, with the big win in the main event. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name's JT Tilley. Say goodnight, Kyron.
Good night, CarJitsu.